Hi Cancer, welcome to your December 2020 Taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, or rather, should I say, whether you are a new subby, whether you're an old subby, I just want to say a massive heartfelt thank you so much for everything that you have helped Reydiant Reality become, especially this year, which has been exponential. I just have no words, and I'm truly grateful for each and every one of you. From my heart to yours, whatever you celebrate over this holiday season, I truly hope you have a blinding, amazing one. Whether you're, so I want to say a happy Christmas, happy Yule, happy Kwanzaa, happy Hanukkah, happy holidays, whatever you do or don't celebrate, from my heart to yours, it means the absolute world. So I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help us all on our paths to our highest vibrational good. Many of you ask me and for my readings, I always tap into the energy of the sign. So when I do a reading for Cancer, I am doing a reading for your sun, your moon or your ascendant. How this plays out for you, or how it speaks to you or shows up in your life, obviously you have to put the effort in for that part. You have to look at that to see how it tallies up for your actions and interactions with the world at large. You got the star card, right? So I love this because it suggests that this month, right, this is about you moving into a completely different arena. This is about you launching yourself out into the stratosphere in some way, shape or form, in a way that you've never done before. This is in a lot of ways. I mean, when you think about the star card and you look at her, the figure on the star card is completely naked. What that actually represents is the trust and the vulnerability that she is able to demonstrate. When you can just literally show up as you are and not embellish or add to it, and just be confident in your own abilities, that's when you truly shine like a star, right? The fact that we've got this for our actions and interactions with the world at large, this is about you. I'm smiling because I'm like, yeah, this makes total sense. This is about you launching yourself out into the world in some way, whether this is online, whether it is, whatever it is, in some way, shape or form. You are presenting an aspect of yourself to the world this month. And not only are you doing it in total trust and love, but you're also being really well received. This could be a month where you are looking into, getting an online presence or creating an online presence for yourself. What that actually looks like. You're discovering your own unique voice this month, and I absolutely love that for us. For your money and materials, you show up as yourself. Look at this, got the Queen of Cups, right? I love this because and for me the Queen of Cups is Cancerian energy. She like literally represents the sign of Cancer. And what I love most about this is when it comes to your money and materials, the security that you want, that you need, that you crave, it's there. But more importantly, this isn't just about hoarding stuff, it's about nourishing yourself. So this is going to be a month where, yes, you'll be overindulging, it's the holiday season, we all do, but you're going to be nourishing yourself at the same time. I actually feel like a lot of Cancerian people are going to find a balance this month. I feel like you're going to move into that space where you're wanting and needing to do what you always do, which is nourish and nurture others, but you're also allowing yourself to be a part of that crowd, right? And this is usually one of the issues with Cancers. Like, they do all of this nourishment and nurturing for everybody else, but they kind of stand there with their nose pressed up against the glass like, oh, I want some of that. And because they don't get it, they get frustrated, mean, sometimes crabby, manipulative. Listen, this is my moon sign, so I ain't even out here trying to let anybody tell me I know. Okay, I know. But this month, you're flipping that on its head. You're including yourself in that. There's going to be a lot of self-reflection and analysis this month. There's going to be a lot of really looking at your feelings. I think there's going to be a lot of, this is a very different energy. Usually Cancer is ruled by its feelings or swayed by its emotions, Whereas this month you're really paying attention to them. And I know you're probably thinking to yourself, okay, well, how does this factor into my money? Well, it factors into your money because this is the month where you're going to decide not only what it is that you truly need, but what it is that you actually want. This is you paying attention to your finances and starting to build and make a plan to have more money, to have more abundance, to have more prosperity. But in order to have those things, you have to figure out what that actually means to you. You know, when you say the word abundance now in 2020, everybody just thinks stacks of cash. That's it. Bam, done. Well, no, it's more than that. It's a feeling, it's an energy, it's a vibration, a frequency that you have to align to in order to bring more into your life, right? And again, you talk about more of what? This is about you getting specific into a specific alignment with what it is that you truly want more of. And I love this. I absolutely love this for us. I think when Cancers are aligned with their feelings and they're conscious and they channel that emotion, I'm telling you, magical things happen. For your physical health and vitality, this is a month where you need to pay attention to your stomach and your chest area. For women, this would literally be the breasts. For men, this would be your chest. And I know this because I'm asthmatic. There's a whole backstory to that whole thing, and I find it really interesting because I have the moon in Cancer, and it's almost full. So, trust me, I know how this one works. For your home and environment, this is just about making it more enjoyable, more plush, opening it up to more people, opening it up to more of what you actually want to create in your life, which is absolutely beautiful. I love this. I love this. For your communications and conversations, we have the Three of Wands. So this is great, right? There's some big communication coming in, possibly something to do with work, something to do with your career. For some of you, this could be an investment that you have put time, energy, money, resources into, now starts to pay dividends or starts to pay rewards, or they come back at you in some respect. For a lot of you, this is going to see you, I kind of feel like a lot of you aren't going to stop working over this Christmas period or this holiday season. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but I'm not saying it's a good thing either. I think, again, if you can find this balance with the nurturing and the nourishment and the eating and the finances, if you can find it there, find it within your work as well. All right, you can do this. I absolutely believe that you can. But yeah, I love this. And also for a lot of you, there could be an international flavour to the communication this month. So maybe you meet somebody from overseas, for those of you that are single in that respect. For those of you that are partnered, this could be something to do with your work or an opportunity that comes up. Very likely to come through a woman though. For your love and relations, you have the Six of Cups, and this is beautiful. For those of you that are partnered and in relationships already, you guys may very well be traveling. Now, it's only a short trip, so it looks like maybe like a car commute, or maybe going to visit loved ones for the holidays and all of that, which is really, really nice. What it also tells me as well, that when it comes to those of you that are in relationships or long-term commitments, there's some plan that you guys have for your future that you are really both very, very excited about. And it's like a long-held wish, a long-held plan. It's something that you both have envisioned for your lives for a long time. It could suddenly become either possible, or you could start to see how it's going to be possible, which is great. For those of you that are single, love this. The energy for love and connection and enjoyment is definitely there. Now, for a select few of you, this could be somebody from your past, and it could be somebody that you have an amazing time with over this month, but it's not for keeps. That's something that you absolutely need to know, right? It's fun, it's vibrant, it's sexy, it's enjoyable, but it's not going to last. It's not for the long term. It's literally for the here and now. Enjoy it while it lasts, and then be ready to let it go when, maybe when the sunshine comes up. Wow, I'm single. So yeah, it's just something for you to be aware of. There's a lot of warmth though from these cards. I get a lot of warmth, a lot of hope, a lot of light, which is lovely. I think we can all agree that we could all use more of that this year. For your first week of the month, you have the Magician card underneath the Star card. Get yourself out there. Whatever your message is, whatever you're planning to unleash or release out into the world, this is a great month to do it. The energy is there. It's backing you up. You've got the go ahead. You've got the green light. And with the Magician card, this is about you striving for something that is bigger than anything you've ever done before. I love this. I love this because it's like, in a way, this is kind of you saying, you know what, I always play the supporting role. Well, no more. Now I'm going for that top spot. Love it. For your second week of the month, you have the Temperance card, right? So you are finding the balance, right? Literally, you are finding the balance between what what others want and need and how to meet those, and what you want and need and what you're prepared to do to meet those. I love this. I really, really do. I think this is just a really great month. Now, this woman from overseas, or that could be bringing an opportunity or some sort of idea to you as well. Could be a Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio, maybe even a Sagittarius. Or somebody that is very different from you, or somebody that's like a foreign person or from a different sort. Do you know what I mean? Like, this just could be somebody very different to you. For your third week of the month, you have the Devil card. So remember what I said to you about working overtime this month? Remember to stop and have a break, right? It's all well and good. You've got all of these wonderful plans, but I kind of feel like at some point you might take it overboard. Now, look at this. You've got the Devil card, the card that rules Capricorn, as we come into Capricorn season, the third week of December. All eyes on the Great Conjunction, right? So, and there's tons of videos out there on that. So if you want information on it, check them all out. But yeah, just be sure to give yourself a break at this moment. And then finally, for your fourth week of the month, you have the Judgment card, right? So for those of you that are partnered, like I said, something is now ready to start coming full circle. This is something is now ready. It's been bubbling away in the cauldron for the longest time, and here, like, this is you ready to bring it out into the open. This is something you and your partner have envisioned, wanted, worked towards for a long time, and this is where it finally gets life, which is beautiful. For those of you that are single, like I said, this person is coming back into the fold. It could be fun, it could be vibrant, it could be sexy, it could be enjoyable. It literally is going to be very short-lived, maybe a day, maybe a week, maybe a couple of weeks, maybe the whole month, but it won't last any longer than that. And if I'm honest, I think in a way this could be you getting the closure that you need on something. So, maybe that one last kiss, or that one last time, or, whatever it is. But just be aware of that energy so that you don't get caught up in something that doesn't really have your time. Do you know what I mean? It's not a part of your future. It's just about you ending the right cycle in the here and now. For your key to the month, you have the Art card, which is number 16. So this is interesting because yeah, it's number 16. So actually, instead of the no, it's not, because 16 is the Tower. That's interesting. So the Art card, sorry, I just had to really think about that for a moment. In a lot of ways, that speaks to me a lot of the Magician, but it also speaks to me of what it is that you utilize as your own energies and how you put them out into the world. So the message for you over the course of December is to find a way to balance everything, not just all of this stuff that we talked about, especially with the work side of things. Like, whatever you're crafting or creating, whatever you've set into motion over the course of this month, it is truly not only going to be received very well, but it's also going to launch you out there in some way, shape or form. I'm very, very excited to see how this shapes up for all people. The other thing, this year, I think we're all going to be more grateful at this point in time, maybe than we have in a long time, maybe ever than ever. And I think this one thing that I wanted to say to everybody at the end of their videos before I signed off is ask yourself what this year has brought you, what has taught you, what it has made possible for you that, that maybe you wouldn't have had if we didn't have this whole situation. This is a time for you to take a moment, take stock and ask yourself, what has 2020 brought me? Not what has it taken away or how challenging it has been. Scrap all that. We know all of that. Ask yourself what it has brought you, what it has created for you, what it has allowed you to become or to be, or even to learn or to know. And with that said, take the best away from it. Like I said, a happy holiday season to you, whatever you celebrate. From my heart to yours, I send you so much love and so much gratitude for everything that you have done, that you've helped Radiant Reality be. It really means the world. If you haven't seen it, don't forget to check out your 2021 Taroscope. They are up for your sign and also for your life path number. So with that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Take care and I'll see you soon.